Hi, my name is Ari, and welcome to Creative Change, where social work and real life meet. On this channel, we have real conversations about real life, and hopefully that initiates real change. If you do have questions, please feel free to ask. Again, my name is Ari, and let's dive in. What social workers actually do, and why no one understands it. If you think social workers just take kids away or sit and talk to people all day, we need to talk about it. Because honestly, even being in this field, it's hard to explain what we actually do. So I'm a social worker and I'm a mom, and I get a question a lot. And I usually pause because it depends on the day, the setting, and the person that I'm working with, how I answer it. And the question is, so what do you actually do? And I think that's why people don't really understand social work, because it doesn't fit into one simple box. And depending on where you work, your day-to-day could look very, very different. We step in to people's hardest moments. A lot of the times, we meet people when something in their life isn't going right. Not their best day. It's usually one of their hardest. That could look like a kid struggling at school with behavior, academics, emotional regulation. That could look like a family in crisis that might need access to basic resources, or someone dealing with a new mental health diagnosis, or someone who just feels completely overwhelmed by life or life circumstances. And our job isn't to fix them. It's to help them figure out what's actually going on and what their next step could be, and walk them through the next steps that they choose. Because in social work, autonomy is big. And autonomy means that the client, the individual, the student, the family, the person gets to still have that dignity of choosing what their next step is. The job looks completely different depending on where you are. And social workers are literally everywhere. I think this is where it gets confusing for a lot of people. In a school, it might look like helping a student regulate emotions or supporting a family. In a hospital, it could be discharge planning or crisis support. In mental health, it might look like therapy. It's the same degree, but it's completely different day-to-day responsibilities. So when people ask what we do, we kind of laugh and say, how much time do you have? Even though we may hold the same title, it truly depends on where we are. So in health and medical, you could be a healthcare or hospice social worker, or a pediatric social worker, or a patient advocate. Special populations, you could be a military social worker, a homelessness social worker, or you could work with someone in prison. When you look at administration, policy, and research, you could be a grant writer, a community organizer, or a researcher. In education, it looks like school social workers, or principals, or superintendents. In mental health and substance abuse, it looks like marriage therapists and group and substance use counseling. The list goes on. And I actually have an extensive list at the end of the presentation that you can look at, but it is not complete. It is not a complete list. It is just a brief glimpse of what some of the titles are that social workers can hold. So a lot of the work that we do is invisible, but it's absolutely critical. There's a whole side of our job that people don't see. From advocating, documenting, building community partnerships, coordinating services, and connecting people to resources. Those things may not seem or look exciting, but they're what actually keeps things moving. Without that piece, a lot of people would fall through the cracks. So this is where creative change comes in. What works for one person may not work for someone else. So you have to get creative. And that's something that I'm learning really quickly in this field. You have to be creative in how you communicate, creative in how you support people, creative in how you help someone see a different way forward, and creative in new prevention or interventions that you suggest. Because a real change isn't one size fits all. Because no two humans are exactly the same. Why would their support look exactly the same? Why would their preferred method of communication be exactly the same? You have to be creative. What some people get wrong is that social workers are just there to take kids away. Child welfare is one area of social work. And in that area of social work, the goal is to keep families together as much as possible. But in the end, the safety of the kids is the top priority, always. So let's have a real talk moment. This work can be heavy. You're sitting in grief and stress and trauma. And most of the time, you don't get perfect outcomes. So you are going to suffer from secondary trauma, compassion fatigue, and burnout. But there are moments where someone feels seen, supported, or just a little less alone because of you. And those are the moments that truly matter. And those are the moments that make all of this so worth it. Social work isn't just one thing. It's a mix of problem solving, emotional support, advocacy, relationship building, and a lot of behind the scenes work that people never get to see. At the end of the day, it's about helping people move forward, whatever that may look like for each person or family. So if you've ever had a question about social work or mental health, anything you've always wondered but never asked, please let me know. Because there is a lot about this field people don't explain, and I want to change that.